In today's video, we're going to talk about creating your first process video. Okay, so before we get started, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name's Craig Babin and I'm on a mission to turn my part-time hobby into a full-time income. And I'm hoping to inspire a few of you to do the same thing. So if you have a hobby that you want to monetize, be sure and hit that subscribe button and click that bell notification so that you don't miss a single video. That being said, let's get started. Now, in my last video on creating a master plan for a passive income, I mentioned that one of the ways I was going to monetize my hobby was by creating a YouTube channel. I also said that I was going to be uploading 3 types of videos: the process video, the tutorial video, and the product review video. Over my next 3 uploads, I'm going to be giving you an example of all 3 of those videos. But for today, I'm just going to focus on the process video. So let's get started. Okay, so depending on the type of hobby you have, your process video may look a little different than mine. If your hobby is a traditional style hobby, meaning that what you create is actually physical and not digital, then your process video is more likely to focus on you, or at least your hands, or whatever body part you create with. I'm not here to judge. Traditional hobbies can range anywhere from sculpting, painting, and wood carving, all the way to photography, playing an instrument, to building model cars. Do you have a knitting hobby? You can monetize that. Do you like to color in coloring books? You can monetize that hobby too. Now, if you're like me and you record digitally, you could have a camera pointing over your shoulder recording your monitor screen, but you'd probably be better off recording your process using screen capture software. For this video, I'm using a piece of software called Camtasia. I'll put a link to it in the description below. It really doesn't matter what your hobby is. If you can record yourself doing it, it can be monetized. Unless, of course, what you're doing is illegal. In that case, you may want to lose the camera. Now, depending on what your hobby is, the creative process for most hobbies will be fairly lengthy, which means that once you've recorded your video, you're probably going to have to speed it up a little before you post it to YouTube. You may well get a kick out of spending 2 weeks in your pajamas building the Death Star out of Legos, but I don't think anyone is going to want to watch you do it in real time, or want to see a grown man in his pajamas playing with Legos for 14 days. I'll show you how to speed up your recorded footage in a later video, but for now, just know that there's probably going to be some editing that needs to be done before you can upload it. Now, as far as the audio for your video, process videos are a great place to just ramble aimlessly about something that pertains to your hobby, kind of like I'm doing here. And a great place to come up with ideas for narratives is your very own YouTube comments section. As your channel grows, you're going to find that your subscribers will start posting a lot of questions in the comment section of your videos. You can use those very questions to determine your future video content. Once your channel is large enough, you'll have more video ideas than you know what to do with. So rather than typing out a response to every question you get in the comment section, use your process videos as a means to respond to your subscribers. Plus, what subscriber doesn't like seeing their name in a video? That being said, if you have any questions about what I'm doing here, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And if I use your question in an upcoming video, I'll be sure to give you a shout out. Your process video is also a great place to go into detail about what inspired you to create this particular piece. For me, I wanted this design to serve as a reminder to not only hold on to your inner child, but to also keep it clean and free from the corruption of adulthood. And let's face it, if a monkey brushing its teeth while wearing fuzzy bunny slippers and a flotation device doesn't do that for you, well then I'm afraid it's already too late for you. Giving your viewers a glimpse into what actually inspired the piece you're working on will go a long way in helping them to find a way to relate to it. As a consumer, we are far more likely to purchase something that we can relate to, or that moves us in some way. When looking or listening to a finished piece of art, it can sometimes be very difficult to determine the true meaning of that piece. That's what makes a process video such a powerful sales tool. It gives your potential customer a chance to develop an emotional bond with the piece. Now, because the video is not playing in real time, it's probably not a great idea to talk about the techniques of your creative process. Information like that will be much easier for your viewers to follow if it's given to them in real time. So save that information for your tutorial videos. Something else you can talk about in your process video is the tools that you use to perform your hobby. Don't go into great detail as to why you use those particular tools, just let your viewers know what tools you're using and where they can find them. Doing this will set you up to deliver a more detailed product review video at a later date. Now, if you're someone who's not really big on talking, you can always just turn up the background music and let it play throughout the whole video, kind of like this. There's a great channel on YouTube where you can download tons of royalty-free music to score your videos with. I'll put a link to it in the description below. As your video slowly comes to an end, be sure to let your viewers know that the piece you're working on is available to purchase and in what formats it comes in. If you have an online store, this would be a great time to plug it. Also, be sure to let your viewers know that you'll be putting a link to your store in the description section below your video. Always encourage your viewers to leave comments and/or questions in the comment section. As I said earlier, those questions will become a great resource for new video content. And finally, always finish by asking your viewers to subscribe to your YouTube channel as well as to like your video. Likes go a long way in getting your videos placed higher in the search results of YouTube's algorithm. Don't be afraid to ask for the like. Most people don't have a problem liking a video, they just forget to do it sometimes. So a subtle reminder can really help out your channel in the long run. There you have it, my first process video on my brand new YouTube channel. Now, if you like that design I was creating and you want to rock it at your next high-class function, it's available on a multitude of products in either of my online stores, and I'll put a link to them in the description below. Or you can just go to my website, craigbabin.com, and you can find all my designs in my shop. Now, the next video I'll be uploading will be a tutorial video, where I'll explain in detail the techniques that I use to draw in Adobe Illustrator. And the video after that will be a product review video where I'll be launching a brand new segment on my channel where I get to review one of my favorite art products of all time. A little hint, look over my right shoulder. So if you like this type of content and you want to see more, let me know by liking this video. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I'd really like it if you stuck around for a while. Until next time, take care.